is not too far from the road, which means you get spray. The road is sprayed with sea salt or rock salt, so there will be a splash as the cars pass through. The faster the road in motorway network, which means the spray can go meters high. It's quite a complex environment. And in summer, all the gas will be going to the top or the top part of the pier. So in summer, it's carbonation, perfect. And in winter, it's just wet, wet, wet. Okay. So this is why I was saying moderate is a very wrong word for UK. And that's what will happen in the end. It'll be extensive corrosion. You'll have to strip it off, clean it, and put everything back. For anybody who believes in marriage will also know that when you take anything apart and try to put it back, you're not going to really get a bonding thereafter. So it's the same here, because you're taking the surface off. No matter how much you protect it, you can expect the issues afterwards. And its structural capacity is gone. So the skin, whatever structural capacity it had before, that you can't put it back unless you structurally retrofit it. Carbonation is a big issue for structures that has very low cover and that are expected to have a lot of CO2 in the environment. We define the environment in two ways: macro environment and micro environment. Micro is within the structure, some part of the structure might be very well exposed to carbonation. Macro is, let's say, refer to meters level of things, or in certain language it could be referring to certain areas within the city. Okay, so micro environment is the critical part of it for a structure is concerned, because you might have a perfectly safe structure with one weak spot. As structural engineers, you know that one weak spot is enough to cause it to corrode. We pretend that we're really good in durability in the university. This is our mechanical, electro and aerospace engineering building. About 22 years after construction, we really had to take a lot of it down and put it back again. Because they wanted the structure to look a bit more lighter. So they used white cement as part of the construction, which meant the cover was very low, and you use the cement which can carbonate quite easily, which meant it's just carbonated. So we then had to paint it with an exterior waterproofing coating, the entire structure. The structure looks very beautiful now because it's completely white. They got the white that they wanted, but it cost them a fortune to putting it back, because it was, in those days, the only 11-story building in the town. This is another building of ours where the main columns were actually corroding because of carbonation. Belfast had a very industrial past, so if you look to wonder why Belfast structures were corroding, that's because we were burning coal like there was no tomorrow. Everything was coal burned. Houses were heated by coal.